Okay, we're rolling.
All right, this is an interview in the Warrensburg residence, Warrensburg, New York. It is the 21st of November, 2005, approximately 1:30 p.m. Interviewers are Wayne Clark and Mike Russert. Could you give me your full name, date of birth, and place of birth, please?
Raymond Buckley, Teaneck, New Jersey, 11/17/37.
Okay. What was your educational background prior to entering service? How far did you go in school?
I had almost graduated, and I enlisted and then continued high school and did graduate.
Okay.
And shortly after went in service.
All right. So you enlisted. Why did you pick the Army?
It's a strange thing that was going on. The enlistments were down, so in order to encourage people to enroll, they came up with a program called the 6-month deal, which I was one of the first to join. It was a 6-month enlistment in active service, plus 8 years or so of enlisted reserve. Which I served most of.
So you served only 6 months active duty, and the other almost 7.5 years on an active reserve?
Yes.
Okay. Where did you go for your basic training?
Fort Dix.
And did you spend most of your 6 months there?
No. Part of it, but part of it I spent in Fort Belvoir.
Oh, okay. So you received engineering training, I see. What kind of specialized training did you receive as an engineer?
Mechanic, truck driver, was a mistake.
Why was that?
They had orders written for me and for another fellow who I enlisted with, and he wanted to be a truck driver. And I got his assignment, and he got mine.
What was his assignment? What was the one that you were supposed to get?
The engineering thing.
Oh, so he ended up in the engineers and you ended up as a driver. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What kind of vehicles did you drive?
Wheelbarrows.
You didn't drive any trucks per se?
No.
So basically they used you as like a laborer?
Pretty much.
How did you get along with the men in your unit?
Good.
Now you were right after the Korean War, so your unit was racially mixed then, correct? Or
Yes.
how were relationships
No
within
problem.
the unit? All right. What were your officers like?
No problem.
Now I noticed you were a sharpshooter. You received medals for shooting.
I believe I did, yes.
All right. Do you have any experiences you remember better than others that you want to tell us about?
No.
Now, when you were on the after your 6 months.
I didn't get my
Now, after you did your 6 months active duty, what did you do while you were in the active reserves? Did you have to go once a year to training or every couple
Camp
of weeks?
Drum,
Or
yeah.
Oh, you went up to Camp Drum. How often did you go up to Drum?
Once a year.
Okay.
Whereabouts was your unit that you trained with the reserves? Were they located in,
42nd Street,
down in New York?
part of the time.
Oh,
Some of the time it was Plattsburg.
oh really?
A lot of the time it was Fairlawn, New Jersey.
And that was an engineering unit also?
Now, when you went up to Drum once a year, what kind of things did you do up there? How long were you up there? 2 weeks? What kind of things did you do up there?
Drank a lot.
Okay, so you spent your whole almost 7.5 years doing that then?
Yeah.
Okay. So you were discharged in 1964? It has on here, or somewhere around 64?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you ever stay in contact with anyone that you met while you were in service?
No.
Did you ever see any entertainment or that while you were in the service at all?
I used to go down to Camp Belvoir now and then, and there was entertainment available in Washington, D.C.
Okay. Do you think your experiences while you were on the active duty or in the reserves did anything to affect your life at all?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much for your interview.
It's okay.